All right, well, we have a lot of rocket launches and landings near the coast.
Nonstop.
It's happening all the time.
Yeah.
People travel from all over the world to witness these incredible launches. I'm telling you, you go out there for any. We've covered a ton of them. There are so many accents. There's hardly any Americans around, and they're like, "Yes, I came here to." I don't know what accent that is, but for people who live near the coast, this gets annoying. Okay, it gets loud, and I think it gets a little old. Like I live probably 45, 50 minutes from the coast. And the other night, my house was rocking.
Really?
I mean, I had to look and see what the hell was going on.
And what was going on?
It was a rocket launch.
And it was, you felt it that much, 45 minutes away, because you're in Orange County.
Just shaking my windows, you know, like, and my wife was like, what is, it woke us up.
Does that happen regularly for you? Okay.
Depending on whatever the atmospheric situation is, it can just rock me a little more. Now, folks on the coast, they hear this and deal with this, and there's all sorts of implications with the fuel and everything else. So they're trying to get ahead of this in this community to see like if there's some sort of damage that takes place or some problem that arises from this. Maybe there's a fund that can help people take care of them. So our community correspondent, Mike Valenti, is checking this out, trying to figure out how they're going to deal with this acceleration of launches.
Cape Canaveral looking into state or federal funding for infrastructure resiliency projects due to sonic booms and vibrations so intense they could lead to structural damage.
And if they do nighttime ones, you're hearing the rumbling and it's literally shaking your bed while you're in bed.
A report from the FAA on the impact of Starship said that the chance of sleep disturbance during overnight activities could be as high as 82%.
Starship launches would exceed 90 decibels, a noise level considered likely to interfere with activities.
For context, the American Speech Language Hearing Association says a person can damage their hearing if they're listening to a sound at 91 decibels for more than 2 hours.
I think we suspect that we're going to sustain, potential vibration damages, and what does that look like for us? And will there be other sources of revenue available in the event that that happens?
So these things are complicated. Yeah. So we looked it up. If you were right next to the launch pad, like where you're not allowed to stand, you'd probably burn to death, I guess. You'd get 150 decibels right there. But as you stand back, it's more like 100-ish. You don't want to be over that 91. A blender is 88.
Right.
You know how you wake your family up when you're making a smoothie in the morning? And a loud rock concert is about 110.
The good news is the sounds from these launches don't last long. I wonder what a train is, because I live in Orange County and I hear trains going by. Action. Yeah, the horn from the train. Yeah. So I feel like there's no way to go back at this point. Do you know what I mean? We're not going to reduce.
Tied to these rocket launches,
and we're not going to be reducing launches. We've got private companies there, NASA, of course, and I think it's going to be very difficult for any homeowner to prove that their window shattered because of this launch, unless you actually set up cameras in your house and have them recording every time there's a launch. I don't know how you actually prove that any damage is caused by a launch.
Yeah, people might put up home security cameras.
Maybe they will, because to me, if I were defending these companies, I'd say, well, there's no proof. Yeah, maybe some kid hit a baseball into their window. Who knows,
Yeah, this is true. You should have been a lawyer.
Right? I do like to debate and argue with you.
That you do.